Amazon delivery service partners are hiring full-time delivery drivers to meet growing customer demand. Receive compensation of at least $20 per hour at select stations, plus benefits and a sign-on bonus of $1,000 from participating DSPs if you apply now. No delivery experience required. Must be 21 years or older. Terms apply. Apply today at amazon.com/driver. That's amazon.com/driver.
This is Conversate with Us with Chris Donovan and Evelyn Urives.
Hey, that was a good little dance you were doing right there.
I was doing a jig because I'm Irish.
Oh, yes, an Irish jig.
An Irish.
I'm pretty sure Irish people, I mean, I know you are one of them, but you're not of the people, really.
Really?
I don't know if they'd approve of the
true,
jig
actually.
you just did.
You're right. I
don't think that was
as you are of the people for Mexicans.
Oh, wow.
You don't eat spicy food?
I grew up knowing my heritage. You didn't. You grew up not knowing you were Irish.
How different
until
is it?
3 weeks ago.
How different is it from being white over here from white over there?
Very different.
That's why they call
Irish
it Caucasian.
people would be really upset with you right now.
They wouldn't call it Irish. They don't segregate us out to Irish and Scottish and
yeah,
English.
They do.
No, they say Caucasian.
No, but that's dumb. Everybody knows
I know that. So why is it
Everybody
still there?
knows Caucasian is dumb because there's no Caucasia.
There you go. So why are we still saying that?
I didn't. You just brought that up.
I should
Are
say,
we fighting already?
I should say white with Hispanic because I married one.
Oh, yeah. All right, whatever.
Hi.
Nice jig, by the way.
Speaking of your heritage.
Yes.
Our food today.
Are we going to talk about my food today that was made by this really wonderful white lady? Oh, my phone's blowing up.
Wow.
Somebody's mad at me already. Hold on.
We're not live. It can't be about this. No, my friend Teriyaki came over with her husband Danny, and we made dinner and everything. And they're like, "What can we bring?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm doing tri-tip, and I'm doing jalapeno poppers, and I'm doing a salad."
Yes.
And they said, "What about an elote?"
And we both went, "No way she knows how to make elotes."
First off, I said, I looked at Evelyn and I go, "That's the corn thing, right?"
Yes.
She goes, "Yes." I go, "Cool, it's a vegetable." All right. And I go, "That's fine." And then she
did.
Sure.
She did a great job too. Like, she brought all the supplies to make it, but she's like, "I've never actually done this." She's like, "But I bought the things that I thought you're supposed to do." And I was like, "No, this is great. Are you kidding me?" To be honest with you, at home, I've never even done it. I've always left it to the professionals.
I'm pissed off right now. She never has done it before, and she offered to do it.
I'm pretty sure that's what she said. Oh my God, maybe I'm in wrong.
Not like I cooked a brand new, Look, I've never cooked a risotto before, but here, eat this shit. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, though, what if you're going to offer something? Don't offer something you've never done before.
Did
she just play the Mexican card?
The day was she totally did. No. It was kind of a blur. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah, you were.
But I'm pretty sure she said she hadn't done it before.
They were good. I don't give a damn.
It doesn't even matter. Yeah, that's like neither here nor there. They were really good. And like what we were laughing is because she brought him on like the husk and everything. So she had to like shuck the, is that what you call it? I don't even know.
Husking the shucks.
Husking. Shuck is what you say
Huskers.
with oysters.
Huskers. That's a football team. That's what they are? They're just people taking the skin off corn?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good. Nebraska, right? Cornhuskers?
Maybe. Sure. Uh-huh.
Okay, anyway, yes, she was husking the corn.
So in the backyard, it was so I don't know. Stop laughing. Stop. If you just say your friend was husking the corn in our backyard.
Yes.
Damn. She'd be dying right now laughing.
Hopefully she listens.
And her real name isn't Teriyaki, for the record.
It is. Yes, it is. Her name is Teriyaki, my name is Cisco.
It's not Cisco.
It was.
Nobody even knows it anymore. I mean, no offense. It's just like you haven't gone by Cisco in what, 15 years?
My Gmail says it. Anyway,
you're right.
I met Terry way back when I was working at X-103.9, even before I met Evelyn.
Yes. They've known each other longer than we've known each other, which we'll get into that actually very soon. I imagine. I'm sure she's got lots of great stories. I don't want to hear any of them about.
Yeah, no,
I don't want to know any of them.
We never did.
Oh, sure. I wanted nothing to do.
Day apart.
Her husband was here too, so we weren't talking about the past.
No.
There were no good old days coming up.
Literally, our birthdays are a day apart.
Yeah, no. Anyway, so she ended up bringing the corn. what we did was, I believe we didn't boil it or anything, huh? So
I put it on the barbecue with the foil.
directly on the barbecue with foil.
Mm-hmm.
Right next to my tri-tip. We got out some good old mayo, and I did it all up for.
Like I knew what was on it.
You didn't know what it was on. You didn't know, huh? I had to do that part.
I think
but that's fine.
I remember the first time I had it, and I think I've had it once since then, but I don't remember what's on it. The first time I had it, I was sitting in my apartment in Anaheim. My buddy Victor's like, we hear a king, 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 king. And he goes, yeah. Are you hungry? And I go, why? And he goes, well, the guys downstairs are getting an elote. And I'm like,
what's that?
Yeah, what is that? And he goes, I'll be right back.
You're going to love this.
He didn't even say anything.
You're going to love this.
He came back up and I'm like, this is amazing. I didn't know this has come out of a shopping cart in my foyer.
Yep. Yes.
And it was amazing.
The best ones come from shopping carts.
Right next to the person with the pan cooking the hot dogs with wrapped in bacon.
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, it was really good. And I hadn't had one in a while that I remembered. So this was nice because we had the leftovers like 2 days ago.
Oh my God, we had so many leftovers. I think there was even one more in there. But yeah, no. So we did it speaking of conversate with us, can you hear that?
Yeah, that was the beeper for Google. Google's yelling at us right now because my wife has to go put the lid onto the pan of lasagna that we're baking tonight.
Okay, give me a second. I'll be right back. Hold on.
I mean, we're baking it we bought it frozen. That's what we do on Friday nights because we're lazy. But beside that, I hadn't had an elote in such a long time. She brought them. She husked them. She brought the mayo, sprayed on the tahine. There was even chili powder. I think there was more than that, but I don't remember anything else. But all I know is my whole... What? Oh, Parmesan. Wait, that is confusing. You had an Italian ingredient to a Mexican corn?
We didn't have Cohiba cheese.
Cohiba? That sounds like a Cohiban Cambria song or something. It's Chihuahua? Remember the Chihuahua cheese we talked about before? Anyway, so we had the elotes, and I could tell you my whole beard, because I like spicy food, so the chili and the tahini was all red. So my whole face was all red, so I had to actually shave my beard because I stained it red. Not really, but it's a good thing to say because I did shave my beard. But beside that, my wife is almost done. And Google is now told us that we have a timer set.
70 minutes.
And the elotes were really good. Thank you, Terry, for bringing them. It was a great idea. We will now be doing them in our house. You know what? Probably adjacent to Loco Moco.
Yeah, probably not the same time, but yes,
Why?
you're right.
Think about that.
Weird.
You've got rice, you've got beef, you got egg. That's all protein with a little bit of stuff. You need a
rice.
veggie.
Rice is not protein.
You need a veggie.
Okay. That's a starch. Rice is already a starch.
Veggies, corn you don't
think
digest
corn
anyway.
is like a starch.
You're only
too.
digesting the condiments, let's be honest.
Corn is not.
I mean, it all comes out in the end, if you know what I'm saying.
Anyway, yes, it was really, really good. And by the way, going with the Parmesan cheese because we didn't have the cojita cheese was still amazing.
Yes.
Still super, super good. So
I brought up the Chihuahua cheese that we used to talk about. I cannot find that crap anywhere.
Oh, anywhere. If you find...
It doesn't pass FDA.
Chihuahua cheese, let us know. It is the greatest gift that we ever had in Mazatlan.
Best cheese ever.
It's so good. You can buy it in the stores there. What else was I going to add? Oh, the chili powder. She brought chili powder that actually was not very spicy, and I loved it because I used it again the next day.
I know. I said my beard was so red, I had to shave my beard.
Okay. Yes.
I did shave my beard, but that wasn't the reason behind it.
And you look very handsome, by the way.
Do you want to get into right now?
Sure.
Right now.
Would you like to go first?
No, I'll go second.
Second.
You go
That
first.
means me first?
Yeah.
Yay. I'm actually quite excited. I was honored to be asked to be a guest on one of my clients' podcasts for the first time ever, almost.
Really? And this is like one of the cool ones, right?
Yeah, one of the really smart
because
ones.
some of the others, No, I'm just kidding.
No, the really smart ones.
I'm only talking about Eric's.
The one.
I'm just teasing.
Eric doesn't listen to this.
He better. He does a show called Listen to This.
But no, you're so stupid. Hold on, I got a cough now. Okay, so.
His show's literally called Listen to This.
But that's not what he does.
Okay. I know he doesn't. He doesn't listen to anything.
Not even his wife.
Not even his producer or his producer. And that's
Hey,
you.
where's my rim shot? I don't have it anymore. Anyway, no, I was asked to be on the show with the host, creator, very prestigious person in this field of electric cars for Driving with Dunn.
Nice.
And it was originally...
What's his name?
Hold on. It was originally called Winning in Asia, hosted by Michael Dunn. But we rebranded it after a year, and we call it now Driving with Dunn. Michael Dunn is the host. And he lives in San Diego, very prestigious. His dad was in the car industry.
Yeah.
So he went into it. He literally had a trip through Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam, and a couple other in 2 weeks with his entire family. Mind you, they just had a baby like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, they had a COVID baby.
And he was like, I got a great idea. And I go, what? And he goes, come on the show with me and we'll talk about my trip. And I'm like, that'd be awesome.
Oh, I would love to.
But the best part was at the very end when he's like, dude, you did your research. I'm like, yeah, of course I did. I'm like,
and you listen to every episode because you produce them. So, like, it's crazy. Sometimes we'll be just driving down the street and Chris will just throw out some random fact about some car and be like, oh, well, that car's about to be electric in 4 more years. And I'm going to tell you what they're working on, blah, 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 blah. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, how do you know? Oh, never mind. I know how you know that now.
Look up the Ford Maverick. You'll understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, I was excited about that. The show does well, so it's nice to be recognized.
Yes.
Thanks, Mike.
You're a pretty dude. You're good at this.
I know, but it's hard to say out loud sometimes.
He's also cocky.
Yeah, I got fired for that once.
Once.
That's a true story. We'll get back to that.
Okay,
right
now, I'm going to stay away from all the work stuff because there's just too much going on. So what I'm going to say is my right now is Shark Week starts on Sunday.
Oh, yeah!
I'm so excited.
But are you excited for Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, or are you excited for sharks?
Both.
Okay, did you see the preview about the one show where the guy's sitting in like a plexiglass
No,
glued together boat and sharks go up and start trying to attack him?
Hell no, but I can't wait.
I know.
I haven't even seen that.
Yeah,
Is that's a thing?
I saw a commercial for it. I don't know what it's called. It's probably, what is it called? Like Jackass or something?
Well, I'm sure. Was it Johnny Knoxville in there?
They're actually part of it. I don't know if they were part of that. But
Johnny Knoxville is part of Shark Week this year?
I think Jackass is a part of it like Dwayne's a part of it.
Oh, my
God.
Oh,
I say Dwayne like I know him.
Dwayne, my homie Dwayne.
Yeah, that guy. We hang out on
No, it's
Sundays.
cool. They always have like some sort of celebrity like aspect, right, of it. So what is The Rock doing?
He's summoning the sharks. Remember, he was Maui.
Oh, he's going to be from Moana.
Maui.
He's going to be Maui from Moana.
I don't think that Discovery Channel can afford that.
Him to be Moana.
Copyright, but I know that he's playing off that because he actually has a shirt on, which is weird. They have to actually probably go all totally opposite of Maui. But he stands there and he goes, how many sharks do we need? And there's like 37,000
Oh,
fins
my
in the
God.
water.
Hilarious.
We don't watch commercials very often, so when it's on all day, when I watch all Triple G and Triple D,
What?
then
That's the Food Network.
Well, I know, but all the
Are they,
commercials,
are they
all
promoting?
the same.
Are they promoting? Is the Food Network promoting
Shark Week?
Shark Week?
Yeah, it's all the same
Oh,
company.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, they all own the same company.
Oh my goodness.
It'll be Disney soon, don't worry.
Well, no, Disney. I thought Discovery was.
I don't think Discovery's Disney yet.
What is it? Oh, it's HG.
I'm not going to think that hard.
Something. National Geo.
Nat Geo. Nat Geo they own, yeah.
Yeah,
don't
they
own
have
Discovery.
that.
They own
Not
Nat
Discovery
Geo.
yet. Okay.
Correct, yeah.
They're getting
Discovery is HGTV, DIY, all those.
Yeah, you're right.
Magnolia, all that stuff.
Okay, I got you.
So
you're right. You're right.
Well, believe me, I've been watching American Chopper since I was 4.
Yeah. No, I know.
Okay, so that's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that. Like, sharks are dope. You know what I mean? And it's something weird about watching sharks that you're just like, I don't know what's so amazing about it. I don't want to get in the water after I watch that week, but I still love watching it.
Usually we're on vacation when it's on, which
we
is
usually
also a feeling.
we usually are on vacation when we watch Shark Week. Yeah. This time we won't be.
No, we'll be here in our backyard cleaning stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff grows when the sun's out. What the hell?
Boring.
But anyway, we want to get into our topic.
Sure.
Okay, so how do you want to start this? Your clip is shorter.
16 years ago.
There you go.
This man and I went on our very first date.
Mm-hmm,
literally yesterday, but yeah.
Yeah, yesterday. No, yeah, yesterday would have been
yesterday was 16
years to the day of our first date. It would have been right around like 11:30, 12.
Yeah, I think it was, probably around there, huh? Yeah. We met, at Olive Garden in San Bernardino.
And
it's kind of felt weird this year because this year I was like, oh my God, it's 16 years. Last year was like, oh, that's cool. It's 15 years. This year I'm like, damn, sweet 16. We've been together a long time.
We've
been together basically since our date.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I forgot I had a room I was renting in Redlands one time. You've heard that story. Don't worry about it.
No, but you were going on a date that night. Like you were going.
I wasn't going on a date.
Yes, you were. Don't lie. We were going. You and I were going. Went to lunch, but we weren't going on, like, our lunch wasn't supposed to be a date.
No.
Our lunch was supposed to be like, hey, let's go hang out, because we had not met each other in person and we knew each other. We had been emailing back and forth and stuff like that about
AOL instant messenger
Yeah.
was a thing.
which if you guys have listened to this podcast long enough, you know exactly the story. But yes, that was how that happened. Somebody's listened to all the episodes and knows that. But so ours wasn't supposed to be a date anyway. So
No.
you were going on a date that night, though.
I wasn't going on a date. I was going on a celebration with a bunch of friends.
A celebration.
And one of them I would hook up with.
Okay, yes, it was a date.
Correct, but I didn't.
Sure.
Did I? No, I didn't. I swear to God, it's funny. You can ask Funk about this. I actually made
Who's Funk?
Barry Funkhauser. It
Okay.
doesn't matter. You
A
know
friend.
who Funk is.
Yeah, I know,
friend
but
of mine.
we have listeners. You could ask Funk.
If they have social media, all they got to do is go to my
Funk
page. and be
Master
like,
Fresh.
Funk-
Like, who am I? The Funk. Ask
my
the Funk.
friend Barry Funkhauser
Yes.
and we used to have a show called Cisco and Funk. Wow, this is really weird. Anyway, I was making attempts to make it so I didn't have to get in that situation. I was like hanging my head out.
You were
the
trying to
door.
make her not like you for that night.
Oh, sure.
Was that it, or what were you?
I
What was your goal?
I
What was the end game?
Trying not to cheat on you at that point. I think.
You really thought you were going to be cheating on me?
Well, it felt weird after the way I felt at lunch. So I was like, had my head out the window, barking like a dog, and I was doing all sorts of weird shit.
So stupid.
I used to be crazy. Still am.
Yes,
no.
Although I've never seen you bark out of the.
No, and that was probably
window.
weird because I don't think they knew I didn't like dogs. So that's probably why I got away with it.
So what did this girl do? Like,
I passed out. I pretended I passed out.
shut up! You pretended. Well, you know what?
I mean, I did, but I didn't.
Well-
didn't need a whole lot of pretending. We went to this place that I can't remember.
sushi
Sushi place.
place,
Where
yeah.
it was like it was a big show and everything. It was really fun.
yeah. Out in like Hollywood somewhere, wherever. I don't know where
But
you were.
but I had to go
Burbank.
back
Yeah.
to wherever Funk lived in like Ventura or some shit.
So yeah, and then I remember us having conversations that night, like because we were
Yeah.
way into each other by about hour number
We were texting a
2.
lot.
We had a 4-hour lunch, so that was what was crazy about it. But no. But I remember us texting each other like that night because I had to work. I was DJing
Yes.
and emceeing that night. This is back in the old when I was so young and youthful. Oh my god,
Olden days.
olden days when I used to like be in the club.
Why is that accent happening?
No, that's how I talk to the mic. I'm in the club. So I know, you know, I didn't. So I remember texting and I was like, "Where are you?" And you were like, "I'm out here, but where are you?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm here, but." And I remember us both being like, "Can we find each other? Like, is there a way?" And you're like,
10
maybe?
freeway. We can meet in Pasadena.
He's like, "Well, we were like, we probably could. Like, how do we do this?"
210 wasn't built yet.
Introducing Carvana Value Tracker, where you can track your car's value over time and learn what's driving it. It might make you excited.
Whoa, didn't know my car was valued this high.
It might make you nervous.
Uh-oh, market's flooded. My car's value just dipped 2.3%.
It might make you optimistic.
Our low mileage is paying off. Our value's up.
And it might make you realistic.
Car prices haven't gone up in a couple weeks. Maybe it's time to sell.
But it will definitely make you an expert on your car's value. Carvana Value Tracker. Visit Carvana.com to start tracking your car's value today.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Yeah, funny.
It didn't go all the way through yet. But yeah, you had that Nextel phone. I made you throw that shit away.
Yeah, you did.
Because you were on like everybody's leash at work. It was worthless.
Yeah, because you remember like back in those days, everyone could chirp you.
Yeah.
It was like they would hit you on the chirp, and literally, it was like a walkie-talkie. People would just be like, "You'd be sleeping," and they're like, "Evelyn, wake up!" And you're like, "Ah, what?"
That's so stupid. It's so creepy. Ah.
You just click it, Evelyn, wake up. Ah, why? You're late. You need to go and do this for the station.
But
But what?
we have audio.
Oh, we do have audio from the day that we were going on our lunch.
Yes. So what happened was, I started recording when I could. So I only recorded Evelyn's.
So here's what happened. Let's give backstory because if
Okay.
somebody doesn't know that, they're not going to know what the heck you're talking
you
about.
go.
So No one knew you and I were going to go on that lunch date. Nobody. Not at our stations. What?
That's why you're the professional keeper.
Nobody knew we were going on that lunch date.
Nope.
I had not told my morning show because I did not need their input. The fact of the matter was I had not dated in quite a while. I had a 3-year-old and I had gotten out of a 4-year-ish relationship. So I was not dating anybody else. And it was like a whole thing, right? So, yeah. So my whole thing was like, I'm not telling these guys because these guys know the other person and I'm not about, this is like literally not a date anyway.
And honestly, my brain wasn't a date.
It's none of their business. It's just like none of their business. And lots more to that story. But yes, that was the main reason. I did not want to get made fun of. Hence what ended up happening. But you didn't tell your morning show or anything like that. And your morning show knew you as the wild guy who doesn't date anyway. So or if you date, it's because you're hooking up with people or whatever. Which when I met you, you were hooking up with like 4 girls.
No,
I remember getting the messages.
What messages?
I got some chick mad at me about you guys were dating, and then you told me about some other chick who was upset.
Who got mad?
I don't know. We're not talking about that.
I didn't know that. I'm going to find out.
It was like a whole thing. No.
I don't remember that.
You'd completely, you blacked it all out or what?
Oh, is that what I did?
You did.
Sweet. Okay. No, you just keep it on the top of your mind. Just hold against me at the right time.
It feels like yesterday.
16 years ago, I have to deal with shit still.
No, you didn't do anything wrong. It wasn't your fault. The girls were thinking they were your girlfriend.
They weren't.
You made them think they were exclusive. Look at your face.
No, I didn't. Listen to the radio.
Not one of them.
They knew who I was.
That's why they all thought they could tame the beast.
Only one tried that kind of got. And then that went crazy. Anyway, let's get back to the topic.
No, that's not even the one I was talking about. That one I knew about because that was way before me.
No, but anyway, we have audio.
Why you want to change the subject?
Because we're talking about other things.
You're blushing. Oh my God.
Show your pie hole.
Oh my God.
Okay, so we have audio.
Yes, so we do.
We have a little bit of audio from your station.
What started first? Was it my station that started talking about it on the air first? Because I did not bring it up for the record.
Correct. It was. What happened was Ralphie May came to our station like we talked about before.
We've talked about this, yeah.
Then Cindy, doing the PR with them, talked out the conversation on the way to your station. Mm-hmm. Cindy spilled the beans saying you're going on a date with the guy from the rock station with the black nail polish.
Because secretly she wanted us to date so bad. And that was
months.
The only reason that you and I knew each other really was because of her. But we were like, nope. I was like, you do not play matchmaker with me, girl. I am not about to be match made. That's not my thing, okay? And she's like, no, you should just get to know him. I bet you'd really like him. He's such a good guy. And blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I'm sure he is. And nobody's like, just like you. You guys have the same personality. I'm like, Cindy.
And I was like,
leave
the whole time,
me alone.
The whole time, I'm like, no, I just got out of something. Love doesn't exist. It's not a thing.
Well, and that's kind of how I was in that same boat. I was like, no, I just want to be single. Like, I don't want to date anybody. Like, and you knew that when I met you. I was like,
oh yeah,
I wanted to date 0 people because
she was dating Benjamin Franklin. Making those
I was
ends.
all about the Benjamins, baby.
Yeah, she's making those ends.
And I was just about work, and I was about my kid, and that was it. I was like, that's it. And I was in this little happy place because I was finally in that good zone where
you were with your baby?
My happy place.
Bye-bye.
There's Julene.
We'll get to that later.
Yeah, so I was in that zone, right?
Yeah.
That was my whole life.
You were working, you were taking care of your child, you were having fun.
And I didn't want to date. And yeah, I worked.
And you were, what do you say to me all that? What does Cassie say to me all the I'm a independent woman, I don't need no man.
Who don't need no man.
There you go.
That's how I felt.
Yeah. But she apparently
so Cindy
she
messed it all up. Well, I didn't know. But again, when you're not looking for it is when you find it.
So this is what happened. After that, during the radio shows, I always monitored her radio show because, you know, they had a flamethrower of a signal, still do, over the entire Southern California area where we barely hit Chino. So I listened to her, plus she's cute. I would listen to her radio, and then I heard him start talking about it during the last hour, and they talked about it for a while. And then I realized if I don't say anything to my morning show, I'm going to be in trouble over the weekend.
Right.
Like, they're going to be pissed that they found out this way. So the last break you guys did, I recorded Then I played it for them. I played it back for them.
On the air there?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, whoa.
I played it back for my two hosts. And this was the break that you did.
So start with me then, right?
Yes,
because that's where it began. Okay.
Yeah, this
is when, this is me not, I am unassuming. I have no idea that anyone knows I'm going out with you that day. And there's ODM.
Outside today, going to be another hot one. In fact, we're going to kick off the hot one today for the weekend. Today, 105. We're looking at 108-ish tomorrow and 110-ish by Sunday.
Like that's a whole
Damn,
lot.
it's hot right now. Of course, 85 in the IE.
9 o'clock, Jeff and Evelyn, Station 1, those Chris Brown, Mariah Carey tickets. Final day to win them right here on the IE's hottest music. 99.1 KGGI, Riverside, San Bernardino, Fontana. What an honor of Evelyn going on a lunch date at someone from another radio station. Oh.
You guys!
Oh, baby.
Oh, my God.
Listen to her.
Oh, my God.
You guys are asses. I'm going to kill you. Chris, oh, my God.
Rest in peace, 5 Cent. Oh, he could not get enough of that. He could not stop laughing. He knew I was so embarrassed. Oh my God.
So,
both of them did, those jerks.
That was the break where they did Evelyn dirty.
they totally did me dirty. And it was after Ralphie May had left, because at that point they knew, because Ralphie had grabbed my leg and was like, "Oh, it's not a date?" And I'm like, "No, it's not a date." And he goes, "Give me your leg." And he grabs my leg and he feels my leg and he goes, "You shaved."
Oh, we'll get to that in my audio. Okay, so then that
came up in your audio?
Well, listen, I'll tell you. Play.
Oh my God, I don't even remember.
Yeah, so then that happens with Evelyn and her host. So then I play that back for my host because I know that I'll get in trouble. So then this is the last break at X-103.9, rest in peace. With Doug and Jen in the morning.
Where Jeff Pope is now doing the morning show.
That is so
hilarious.
So listen to this.
X-103.9, Green Day, An American Idiot, 7:53 with Doug and Jen winding down to a close for the day. Sure wish we weren't, in fact, winding down to a close for the day.
We have so much to talk about. I want to say hi to Jeff and Evelyn over at GGI for talking about Cisco and his big lunch date today.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I'm a little upset about this, Cisco, to be honest with you.
Frankly, yeah. You don't tell us what you're up to, but yet Cindy knows, Ralphie May knows.
Cisco has a date today, and he didn't tell us,
with
his
Evelyn
coworkers.
From GGI, and apparently they've been talking about it all morning, right?
First of all, wait a minute. Isn't there some sort of conflict going on here? You can't date people from other morning shows.
Yes, you can. There's no conflict.
They don't compete with us. They play jiggy music.
Well, and they've been talking about you on their show now for the past hour, and then we just have to find out just now?
They didn't
What's
say
the
my
deal?
They didn't say my name until 2 seconds ago when you guys walked in the
Doesn't
room.
matter. You called me in there to hear it because you're all proud of it and stuff. Because you're listening to GGI in your studio.
I don't know, Jen. How do you feel about this? There's just seems like something's wrong, even though I can't put my finger on it.
My feeling is I expect a play-by-play of the lunch date. Maybe you should call in Sato, tell him how it's going. Maybe we'll keep this going all day.
This is a guy who doesn't go on dates either. And also, this is a guy who, it's not full on, but I just saw half of a blush out of Cisco for the first time ever.
The part that gets me is you came in here and said, "Well, I have a date with Evelyn today." And I'm like, "A date, dude? You don't even use the word date."
I don't.
So you do, and you like it. Look at you.
You like it.
Yes, you do. You're a liar.
I don't know. I see a lot of potential problems coming from this.
Yeah, you did.
Great. I think it's great. Like I said.
I'm going to find this Evelyn chick and look her up.
Like I said, where are the hot morning show guys in
she's
the
cute.
IE?
Well, when Ralphie May called me and gave me a 5-minute rundown
There
of
it
what
is. There it is right there. I'm like, Ralphie May called me.
not to do and what to do.
Oh, because Ralphie went over there after he left us?
He left here, went over there. They found out. They stopped everything. They started dancing and put on Barry White. And then Ralphie called me up and said, "Dude, don't mess it up. She shaved her legs."
Aww. She even got ready for the lunch date. That's real sweet.
I love it. Oh, wow. She's got a date with a competing morning show girl.
This is great. Where are the hot morning show guys in the IE? Hello?
They're on your show.
And that's me just being cocky again. Yet I scored, and I married up. But that
so
was
funny.
one of the best days of my life, if not the best day. It was
me too.
between Ralphie May, who we had a great relationship until he passed, rest in peace.
Yes.
Jeff, who was over here, we were talking about it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Listening to this audio and just, everybody that was a part of it. It was fun.
It's so it's cool to have people part of your love story, like the beginning, like the origin story, right? It's so funny.
Oh my God, we're superheroes.
It's our origin story.
We're superheroes,
We're
Evelyn.
done.
We're totally superheroes.
We're like, look at us, but we're like a superpower couple. Oh, Lord. Okay, please no.
Okay, I'll stop.
Just don't.
There's a little more audio, and I want you to hear it because remember when you used to be able to talk on radio for more than 30 seconds?
Oh, my God. Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah, I know.
Those
Here's
are good
the
days.
rest
Thanks a lot. We appreciate that.
Doug's hot. 88X 103.9. Tell us what you think about that. No, man. A little lunch
Good luck,
date?
Don't call that number.
Good lunch.
You know what's going to happen after that.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
Go to lunch.
Really?
Afterwards, boy, it's hot outside, baby.
Get some ice cubes.
It's real hot.
Cooler
Place
down
is
a
air
little bit.
conditioned.
Wow.
Turn the AC way up.
This was a rock station.
Popsicles.
Lay you down.
Popsicle.
It's hot out. Get a popsicle.
All right, we need a full update of this on Monday. Damn, I wish we had more time to talk about this. Why'd you wait so long in the day? No, that's exactly why you waited.
I'm not stupid. I'm an idiot.
88X 103.9. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you back
So, yeah.
Oh, I want to hear that song.
Oh.
here on Monday.
Bye.
I just wanted to hear a little bit more Nirvana.
That's
Okay.
all you got. You got 3 more seconds. I was just playing the rest of it for you. So, yeah, that happened. That was the last break. That was the only break we did, and I got I got one. I got all of yours, I think. But I don't know where it's at right now.
I know, because we did definitely talk about it more because the guys would not let me.
No, live it down at all.
No. And it was really kind of embarrassing because it wasn't. Look, I had never.
You were dating how many people?
One prior.
Not at that moment?
None.
What did he think?
That was the whole thing.
I know.
That was the whole reason we couldn't sing. That was like, I was like, you guys don't do this. There's one person in particular who might
not dating, but he thinks we might be.
Stop. He definitely. And no, he messed up and he knows it, okay?
Oh, yeah, he knows it.
He knows it to this day. We could talk about we could have him on this podcast and he would say how bad he messed up. He is that guy now. Now he's very open to being like, what was I thinking? You know, yeah. But he's a great person and good friend of ours. But anyway, anyway, but though back then it was weird. Like I didn't want to get back to him that I was doing anything, you know, because I was just trying to be my own, do my life, right? And then my co-hosts were like, no, this is awesome. Because the truth is, Jeff Pope, my co-host at the time, wanted me to be dating. He was like, get out there.
Out of that circle.
Effing date somebody. Out of the guy that I was dating that was best friends with everybody at my radio station. Get out of there. Go find somebody. You're like a hot chick. He was like always on that about me. He's like, what are you doing? You're wasting your life.
And now he comes over and swims in our pool every
And now
other
he's got a
weekend.
key to our pool. A key to our gate to go to our pool.
Well, I was going to say, but honestly, I'll be 100% honest. Until that morning, maybe subliminally, I thought it might have been a date. But on top, it was just like we had so much in common. She's producing a morning show. I'm producing a morning show. And by the way, I'm a giant radio nerd.
I was co-host of the morning show for the record.
You were at that point, yes.
But you're right, I did produce a lot
you were
of the morning
producing
show.
it
Yes,
too.
I did.
you were the co-host and producer. You just didn't get that credit.
True, very true.
But I was a huge radio nerd. As you can see, I recorded everything. I kept everything. I did all. I have the iPad. I have the original iPod in my garage, people. Like, I am a nerd when it comes to that stuff. So I was fascinated that she went to the same radio school that I went to. Like,
we did
7 months earlier, and I'm like, oh, that's so great. Like,
how weird that we both we could have collided there. Like we might have met each other.
I might have
there.
ran into you there.
And also like we had done so many things in the IE events, charity things, and also clubs. That literally like
I was
you
doing
were
the
at,
bikini contest, and you came in and did the nightclub at that one
night.
place. Yeah.
I mean, we were like two ships passing in the night because you guys had literally the X-103.9 truck was right in front when 99.1 showed up, and we were ready to set up. And where I was walking in, you were going to come to the club that night.
We were going to go back in, but my promotions assistant had shorts on. They wouldn't let him back in.
Right, because it was a nightclub at that point.
At that point, not a bikini contest.
We could have met that night.
We could have.
There was just so many different
the
situations.
Cellar or something like
it was the Cellar.
God, why do I remember that?
Where was that, in Upland?
Yes, because it was the Rancho area, and I don't remember those cities.
I think it was Upland.
But it was funny. They're like, I remember the guy from KGGI telling us, we're just going to put banners on top of yours. Is that cool? I'm like, yeah, but wait till we're gone.
I mean, we were like, hey, we had no issues with each other ever.
No.
You know what I mean? It was like totally different type of music. It was, two different kinds of audiences. I mean, but realistically, the same audience, if you really think about it. Because I was always a rock head. And I loved hip hop. I was a hip hop and a rock person. So
I was a huge hip hop head, but I loved rock music.
So that's what's so funny is there's a lot of people like us. It made sense that
so she's Jay-Z, I'm Linkin Park.
Yeah.
We did this collision course.
That's exactly us.
That's exactly what happened.
We are the collision course.
We are.
Aw, look at us.
We're groundbreaking radio personalities.
L to the O, V to the E.
Is that our call letters now?
Just love.
Oh, love. Okay, cool.
Did you not listen?
No, I heard it. Shut up, Kylo!
No, that's Ray.
Oh, our cat's meowing too loud. Ray! Don't make me feed you to the chickens.
Look how domesticated we are. We have cats.
The cat's
chickens.
like, shut up. I'm just going to point my butt at you right now.
3 children.
All right, did you want to say anything else before we get out of here?
Just that I love you, and I'm really glad that we had that collision course 16 years ago.
If we did, actually, to the day will be the first collision course. Actually, tomorrow morning.
Okay.
At midnight 30.
My God, Christopher!
Should we leave?
Jesus.
Bye-bye.
With the Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
This is your captain speaking. We've got clear runway and the weather's fine, but we're just going to circle up here a while and get lucky. No, nothing like that. It's just these cash prizes add up quick. So I suggest you sit back, keep your tray table upright, and start getting lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.